Yeah, so what's good, people? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a beautiful and fantastic day. It's another DAAAFT where I give my takes as a supporter of Arsenal Football Club. In this video, I'm going to be doing a quick preview of Brentford versus Arsenal. Thursday night, another game to tick off the running to the Premier League title. Hopefully, we win it come May. But, you know, we just have to take it one game at a time. I woke up this morning to the news that Thomas Frank had been sacked. That's a lie. I didn't wake up this morning. I saw in the news today that Thomas Frank has been sacked. You know, I was like, why? Why Tottenham? We were about to play Manchester United. They decided to sack Amorim. Now we're about to play Tottenham. They are sacking Thomas Frank. Why? Why can't they just let us play with play against those managers? Why do they want to give the Tottenham fans a new manager ahead of the North London derby? I know from the Tottenham board perspective, it's a 10, 11 game, 11 days before the North London derby. So at least if they get someone in, they can be able to structure the team ahead of that. But they should have left Thomas Frank. They should have left Thomas Frank so that, you know, maybe they should have tried to see whether he'll be able to get something in the derby and then spur their boys on, pun intended. But, you know, it is what it is right now. We'll have to face a new manager at that time, but we will get to that game when the time comes. But for now, let's talk about Brentford, because Brentford are a good team. They're a fantastic team. 6th in the Premier League right now. People are saying that the league has lost some of its mojo. That's not true. It just means the league has very good managers with very good set of players. Their striker is the second highest goal scorer in the Premier League this season so far. So that shows the quality that Brentford has. But the good thing about playing Brentford is that we've beat them this season. Hopefully, we can do it again at their ground. But we'll get into all of that. I've not seen Mikel Arteta's press conference yet, so I don't know who is available or who is not available, but surely we know Merino is not going to be available. Maybe Saka might not be available. Maybe Odegaard is still injured. I don't know, but you know, we'll see on the day. But let's look at some quick head-to-head stats and head-to-head stats ahead of that game. As usual, I'm looking at this from Soccer Punter. In the last 5 games, Brentford has won 3, lost twice. Arsenal, on the other hand, have won only 2 of their last 5 games, which was the game against Leeds and the game against Sunderland. So that's good. At least we have some form of form going into this game in the Premier League. I'm not going to look at the overall one, because overall we've played the Champions League as well. We've played in the Carabao Cup semi-finals and we've won. So that should take our winning streak higher compared to Brentford, that they only played in the Premier League, so their overall form is still the same. But sticking to Premier League, 3 wins for Brentford, 2 wins for Arsenal. And the good thing is Gyokeres has scored in those last 2 games for Arsenal as well. Will he score against Brentford? We'll see. Looking at the overall form, so far in the Premier League, both teams have played 25 games. Wow, how time flies. 25 games already. Just 13 more games to the end of the season. Ooh. I'm excited and nervous at the same time. But yeah, because Brentford is at home, I'm going to only be talking about the home start. So at home for Brentford, they've played 12 games. They've won 7, drawn 3, and lost twice. Arsenal away from home, similar numbers. We've played 12. Arsenal has played 12 games away from home, winning 7, drawing thrice, and winning and losing twice. So similar stats for both teams. Brentford at home, Arsenal away. But the most important stat when it comes to this fixture is that Arsenal has played 11 games against Brentford. 11 games against Brentford. Arsenal has won 8, drawn twice, and only lost once. And that one time Arsenal has lost was the first game when Brentford was promoted in the 21-22 season, I believe. We lost to them. But since then, it's been a win, or mostly wins and 2 draws. And the draws have been kind of like 1-1. Last season, Arsenal drew at home to Brentford, if not for Declan Rice equalizing. maybe they would have gone on to win the game. But that's a story for the past right now. I know Declan Rice scored early in the second half, to be fair, but it was a very, very tight game, and I expect this game to be tighter because Brentford are going for Europe. They want to finish in the European spaces, and it will be nice, they'll be thinking, to get points from big teams like Arsenal at their ground. Now, Arsenal has had a very good record playing at the what's the name of their stadium now? Vitality? I think Vitality Stadium. They've had a good run in the of wins in the Vitality Stadium. The 2 draws against Brentford has been at the Emirates. Will that streak continue? I hope it does. I hope it does. Now, the interesting battle for me, look, it will be Shada from Brentford. I don't know if he's fit and available, but we definitely know that Igor Jesus. Is it Igor Jesus or Igor Thiago? Igor Jesus is Nottingham Forest. Igor Thiago. Igor Thiago, their striker, will be on it. He's going to be gunning for Saliba. He might also be gunning for Gabriel Magalhaes, but between those two and Nkapie, I think we have enough to marshal them. Now, if I was the manager, how would I line up against Brentford? I'm going to play a similar starting 11 to the one against Sunderland, but I'm going to make a few changes. Obviously, David Raya will remain in goal. Calafiori, Gabriel, Saliba, Timber, Rice, Zubimendi, Trossard, Havertz still remains in the 10. And I'm going to bring in Martinelli instead of Madueke. Madueke has not really... I know he did well against Leeds, to be fair, but against Sunderland, did not really play well. But Martinelli, each time he has come on that right, he plays like he really wants it. So let's give him the chance to play on the right. And if Martinelli is playing, definitely I would like Gyokeres up top because they seem to give Gyokeres joy. I want Gyokeres to score more goals between now and the end of the season. You know, I would like him to score more goals than Brian Mbeumo because Mbeumo has 9 goals in the Premier League. One of the best strikers so far, according to Man United fans. And Gyokeres is only 1 goal behind. So I would definitely want him to score a goal and close that gap between Mbeumo and himself. So, and hopefully surpass him as well. If he can score a hat-trick, fantastic. But yeah, in terms of predicted score line, I'm predicting that Arsenal should keep a clean sheet on this one. Arsenal has the most clean sheets so far. The last couple of games, apart from the United game, it's been clean sheets as well. So I'm thinking this should be a 3-0. I want more goals. Arsenal should score more goals just in case it comes down to goal difference towards the end of the season. So 3-0 is my prediction. You let me know what you think in the comment section below. Who is going to be your own predicted 11? And what do you think about Thomas Frank sacking ahead of the North London derby? We'll preview that game when the time comes. But until then, I'm going to say stay safe. Come on, you Gunners. Hopefully we win. Peace.